Gonna be just doing some decapping of some 7 Psalm, annealing, which speaking of which, I should have grabbed my iPad so I could have looked up the settings so I don't have to torch a piece of brass. Um, may have to do that. I may have to go run and grab my iPad. No, I'm thinking about it. But first, we're just gonna go through and decap some 7 Psalm brass. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch presses. We are just kind of chilling. I shot 100 rounds today of 7 Psalm on some Nomer brass, just breaking it in. So this is right now set up for 17 Fireball, which we also shot today. So 17 Fireball and 7 Psalm today. So 100 rounds on the 7 Psalm, which is this guy right here. This is a awesome rifle. Yo, what's going on? Hey Michael. Hey Jamie. Hey Zach. Hey Wayne. So this is the 7 Psalm here. Night Force optic on top. Defiance action. Uh I don't know how to say this barrel. A Paragon, something like that. Barrel on there. We put 100 rounds through it to basically get the brass fire formed. Barrel kind of broke in a little bit. Guys, it was kind of interesting. So um I shot those first 100 rounds, and so around 80, my SDs and extreme spread just like shrunk right up and started tightening. It's kind of crazy to be honest with you. So we just gonna need to decap right this second. So we're gonna do, and then we'll need to anneal, and then we'll discuss what we're gonna do. Same load, all the same load, all the exact same charge weight and everything. Same overall length, everything. Everything was the same. So basically, just fire forming the brass, basically, right? So, just trying to get this little set up. But that's the rifle right there. Super nice rifle. Um, but yeah. So, like I said, we're just going to do some decapping. So, brass prep stuff like that, just chilling. I'll probably come back and load later tonight after dinner or something like that. But I need to get the brass tapped and I may clean them real quick. I haven't decided yet, but all same load. If I remember correctly, it was 59 grains of IMR 4350. So, and loaded, and it was just basically, and it was a 139 grain bullet. Yo, how's it going? So, anyways, so that's kind of what's up, what was going on. So we're just gonna decap. Like I said, probably my favorite brass we use Norma brass. I'll see if I can get that to focus right there. But yeah, with Federal 210M, 215s. We did use uh match primers on this. So the work I'm doing is for a guy. Actually, he's a subscriber on here, in here every now and then. This is his rifle. He wants me to do a load development for it, see if it'll shoot. Because if it won't shoot, he wants to just get rid of it. But so here's interesting, guys. Random load workup, right? Yo, what's going on? Hey, there we go. Mr. McGuire Ballistics right there. Sam, he's whose bullets we're gonna be loading the 7 Sawman. Yo, what's going on, Cammy? Here's what's interesting though, guys. Okay, that's two 25 shot groups. I mean, 50 shot groups. 25 shot strings. So 25, then let the barrel cool. 25, let the barrel cool. 25, let the barrel cool, and 25, let the barrel cool. So that was to basically break in the brass, fire form the brass and break in the barrel. It was actually pretty crazy. The last 20 shots, I had an SD of 2 extreme spread of 6 for 20 shots. And they all went right in the center there. It was pretty crazy, actually. You made a video on 7 Psalm. That was first I've ever heard of it. Could you tell me more about it? It's just basically, it's just a short action Remington Magnum cartridge. Um, gets you your bullets, sit your bullets out a lot longer than what you would like on a normal like long action if it was straight and skinny like a 280. right? So you're able to get more powder in here and stretch the bullet out so you can get it further, shoot heavier BC bullets. So speaking of bullets, we've got my McGuire ballistics in here. You guys know I'm a huge fan of McGuire ballistics and stuff like that, even though I am wearing a Barnes hat right now. Um, uh, and so we're actually going to be shooting the 168 grains in these. We're going to try the 160 and the 168 copper roses in these. So, anyways, that is what's up. So we're going to do some decapping. What's standard velocity? Well, that depends on the bullet. Um, so like for instance, these were 140 grain. These were going 30 50 without me stepping on them, basically. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Yo, what's going on, Trevor? It's a pretty cool cartridge, yeah. Like I said, the rifle's also very nice too. So, but anyways, so we're gonna get to we gotta cap all this stuff, and then we are going to, like I said, fire form. I mean, we already fire formed it. Then we need to anneal it, our amp annealer, and stuff like that. What is chambered in? So 7 SAUM, 17 Remington. Oh yeah, there's always something new. I learn something new every hour, every minute. There's always when you think you've learned everything, you haven't learned everything. So you know what? Where am I? Oh, guys, check out my hair. This kind of fits my shirt, don't it? There we go. So, anyways, but guys, if you're looking for high quality action, make sure you check out .com, and you can check out their actions and stuff like that, custom builds, custom rifles, and use reloading quest 15. You can save yourself 15% on anything on Kelblaze, by the way. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll just start. I'll start doing some work. What's everybody up to? How's everybody's evening going? Yeah, I haven't sat down and shot a 100 rounds out of a Magnum cartridge in quite a while. It's been a bit. Actually, I think I'm going to decap. I think just using this. So, for instance, if you guys are curious, here's a 6.5 PRC. Here is a 7 SAUM. Not much difference, is there? I don't know why I've never done anything. What does XP the things more crown? I have no clue, Trevor, what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I do like unique cartridges. I like to play with a lot of different ones. It's kind of probably it keeps me definitely interested. Seven Psalms pretty common cartridge though. There's a lot of people that shoot it. It's pretty popular. Like I have a 300 Psalm. I know a lot of people are getting into shooting a 25 Psalm Wildcat in it. Um, so it kind of just depends on all what you want to do. So popular in the precision world, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Um, I mean, are you leaving some stuff on the table? Yeah, but that's okay sometimes. Let's see here. 270 will always be his. Yeah. Oh, Zach, you know me too well. The crown with the one, two, and three. I'm not sure, Trevor. I think it's just the chatters. Um, I think it's like who talks the most usually gets those. I think is what it is. So yeah, 270. Oh gosh, you guys know me so well. At 270, don't you know? Now you know. You guys seen one 270 content on here. It was a Winchester Model 70. That was my buddy's. It did shoot well. But that's the one 270, and that's probably the only 270 you'll ever see on here. I don't even plan to do a 6A Western. I'm still pretty new to sport shooting. A lot of new things to me. Yeah, I bet, man. It's there's a lot to learn. A lot to learn. Just keep asking questions. That's like part of the main thing, right? Why do I hate the 270 so much? I don't necessarily hate the 270 so much. I hate the 270 people. No, I don't understand why you would load a 270 when you can just load a 7. And not only that, there's not a great amount of bullet availability for the 270. So it just lacks options. Oh, I know 270 works well on deer. So does 223 22 Creedmoor. I mean, there's a lot of cartridges that'll work well on deer. So it's all a matter of preference, right? That's all it is. I prefer not six over a 270. 280, 280 AI. A lot of the short mags. No, 223 works just fine on deer as long as you use the right bullet. Guys, mainly when it comes down to it, using the right bullet and shot placement is what's gonna put that animal down. So if you, for instance, you're using a McGuire Ballistic solid copper bullet, you won't have any problem out of a 223 or a 22 Creedmoor or anything like that. You just need to use the right bullet and place it in the breadbasket or shock that nerve system, and you're good to go. I usually use 243, 708, 7 mag. Those are all great choices. All great choices. I think 7mm '08 is one of the most underrated cartridges. The most. I like 7mm '08. I'm actually having a barrel spun up right now to shoot 7mm '08. So, do, 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 do. But, anyways, so I'll decap the brass. We'll chat for a little bit longer, and I appreciate it, man. Did you ever get the CAD file I sent you on the catch too? I did, but it keeps falling out, dude, and I've had a lot of bad language from that. So I've got to do a little bit of design work maybe on it to keep it in. It falls out of here too easy. I've never used the 7mm. 7mm is pretty good. That is not English. Sorry, dude. I don't read or speak whatever you're typing there. Just ordered a 20-inch barrel and 7mm weight. Going to start with the 120 grain TTSX and the 140 Sierra. Oh, nice. That'll work good, dude. I would think. What barrel? Where'd you get the barrel at? What's it gonna go on, Zach? You can't leave out these details. Is it bigger than No, it's not. So it shoots a 7mm bullet in a 308 case, so it's just neck down. Ding, 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 ding. Right. I think I sent was used in PTG. The ones I use in PLA don't any problems. Okay, yeah, no worries. I was just like, I don't know what it was. It just had a hard time staying in there. So and I kept dropping it, and then primers all over the floor or spent primers, right? Actually, just a Winchester XPR got a streaming deal on it for my son. Nice, dude. Those are actually pretty nice guns. I've heard they shoot pretty well, to be honest with you. Are there any other unique cartridges you really like? 35 Whalen, 33 A06 AI, 30 Belt and Newton. There's a lot of them. 33 A06 AI might be my favorite though. Was trying to keep the comments short. Oh, you're good, dude. No worries. Um, yours gets far more. Yeah, very yeah, that's a good point. So, I think it's I'll be honest with you, I think it's the inside of here that's worn out. So, I might just need to make that a little fatter or make it so it slides onto here too. Most of these I reload all those cartridges, yeah. Yep, sure do. Also, make sure to check out reloadingquest.com. I just posted an article on there on how to clean your barrel, back to bare metal, like hopefully most of you guys are already doing. So you guys always give that a try, how I do it. So yeah, make sure you check it out. And if you have read it, what do you think about it? If you're in the chat, I'm just curious. I'm gonna see if AMP has a pre-annealed, so I don't have to waste one of these. See if they have like someone's turned in like, hey, this was my setting for the Norma one or not. So let's see. Dude, go check out my article, reloadingquest.com. You can look under blog and you'll see the article on it. It's more than just one, and it's kind of a process. So you want to kind of look at it and read through it so you fully understand. Otherwise, if I were to just to tell you, to be honest with you, you probably wouldn't get it. But the main thing is Vortec products and then JB Paste. Those are the main ones I use. Oh yeah, no worries. I don't know, like I think a lot of people underestimate getting your rifle down to bare metal. It's like even when you're just switching in between bullets or even powders, because you're changing up the characteristics on what that barrel seasons to. So you got some really good articles on there too. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, Jamie. Appreciate it. So I'm hoping to start get some more stuff on there and like have it like to be like, like 5 minute reads instead of like, 10-minute reads. Anywhere from like, 1,000 to 1,500 words. So it's not crazy long. I'm trying to get more stuff on there and keep up on, obviously my other duties that I got for it. So what do you got going on, Jamie? Anything new? Any new Ruger number ones? Have you shot that Ot 6 yet? What is the target bullet you're looking at to load? The 168s, Sam. Um, right there. The 168s. So I've got the 160s too, right? But the goal is to do the 168s. We'll see if they see how they shoot. What powder have you had success with? Probably a what N560. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm trying. I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow and then shoot some 6.5 PRC tomorrow as well. Do 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 do. So I gotta scrub that barrel clean though. That was a very I have to keep turning in. Oh, right on. Thanks. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just how I clean it. It works very well for me. I do like Wipeout too as well. Uh, it's a good way to clean your barrel too. I just don't think it does as good as a job as kind of what I outlined in that article. So But yeah, so the little 17 fireball actually did pretty well today. Not too bad. So just some 17 fireball groups there testing. So let's see here. What barrel length is it? That's a good question. I believe it is 20. It's 20, I believe. Um, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, it's 20 inch. It's 20. H4831 or oh really? Okay. Okay. I'll try that out. Um, I've got plenty of both of those. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. So the guy that I'm doing this for, I'm not sure he's got much H4831, so I might try and triple nickel first because I know he's got a bunch of that. But I mean, I'm sure he's got no problem buying some 4831 as well. But yeah, Sam, I'll make sure I keep you posted on how it shoots, and then shoot. What do you think for jump, man? You think just 20,000's off and lands and send it, or should I seat it back a little further? What does Williams like? What is his 7 SAUM like? You loaded for his, didn't you? Colby, what is Colby's like? I'm guessing probably those powders because that's what you mentioned. So, guys, if you guys haven't checked out McGuire Ballistics, make sure you check them out. It makes awesome bullets. So I know you guys have seen a lot of my videos on it. We'll have more videos. The whole goal is to shoot a solid copper bullet out of this and get it to shoot well. The guy that's going to go hunt with us, he's going to go hunt ibex in Spain. So we want to get it real dialed in for him. And the guy told him that he's looking at minimum of 600-yard shot on an ibex. So going all the way to Spain, I need to make sure it's worth his while. So. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. What else we got going on? All right, looks like I'm caught up. Oh, but anyways, what is everybody else up to? How's everybody's evening? Is anybody doing any reloading tonight, or what's everybody up to? Ballistics wing. Sam, you see that comment? 358 for oh yes, I love it, Jamie. I love it. What range do I got to? I have a place where I can shoot locally to 1,200 yards pretty easily. So, but most of the time I'm like 600 and in is what I'm usually shooting to. But this one I want to get out. I want to get him dope for 1,000 yards, and then he can kind of like confirm it for himself once he gets out and does it. But the nice thing is I'm basically just gonna do like load data for him, and then he's gonna go and redo his own, load up his own ammo and then confirm it for himself. So Colby is running a 162 grain. Oh, prototype. Okay, with triple nickel. Okay, team pressure. That's pretty good. That's really fast, actually. Huh. That's in his. That's in his. What was that? A brownie? His brownie X bolt. So that's pretty good. 1,200 is quite a poke. Most I've given is a little past 600. Yeah, I mean 600 still far. A lot of people. I mean, a lot of people really never shoot past 200. I think a lot of people don't realize how far 600 yards is. So, Sam, you see that comment about 35 Whalen bullet? I know you just got tons of time on your hand. That's what you want to be seeing. Oh, I also bought I got a discount on those long shot cameras. So basically you can like have a camera here and then set up on your target so you can see what you're hitting and stuff like that. So I bought one of those for out to 1,000 yards. Because they like had a they had a sale and then they gave me 30% off on that. So I was able to get a pretty good price. So I'm actually excited to try those out. So all right, it's time to dump some primers into the Buffalo Trace bottle. Guys, we're getting a little more full. Almost there. It'll be full by end of this month. So, anyways, alrighty. What else? Okay, so I need to anneal these, and then I'll get to sizing and stuff like that. So, um, Pure Precision Titanium Custom 7 SAUM. Oh, what was his Browning? X-Bolt. For some reason, I was thinking Pure Precision. Okay, so that's on a that's a Defiance action or that's a I don't know what action that is. Um, Dude, this thing's really nice to shoot. I would just buy these stocks, but I don't think you can buy these stocks. Um, this thing is stupid light, Sam. It's under 6.5 pounds with the optic on. I think it's like 6 pounds 2 ounces with that night force on there. It's freaking crazy. And I shot 100 rounds with it today, and my shoulder feels fine. Check this out. I don't know if you're in here when I showed you this. So this is 100 shots here. This is two 25 shot strings, so that's 50 shots there, and two 25 shot strings of random ass 139 grain 7 mil bullet, some IMR 4350. So, oh, that was his 25-06. That's right. Yep. Okay, that's right. I remember now. I wanted to try out some long distance stuff. Do you think 7 rem mag? 7 rem mag is definitely sufficient. You could definitely do some long range shooting with 7 rem mag. Bolt selection is going to get a little picky because of twist rate with a 7 rem mag, but you could definitely do some long range shooting, no problem with 7 rem mag. If you already own a 7 rem mag, you could definitely go that way. Or if you don't own a 7 rem mag, buy yourself a 7 PRC or something like that, or a 280 Ackley. So, and then look into Mr. McGuire ballistics bullets right there. Basically, pretty much one of the best bullets you can buy for precision. So, but anyways, that's right. Okay, so it was just 25. I don't know why I was thinking it was a 7. Did he shoot his 7, Sam, when we were shooting steel, or when I was attempting to shoot steel with my 7 PRC? Ugh. And that optic on top. I'm still. Anyways, yeah. So, all right. Okay, I need to kneel now. I need to look up. So I want to see if AMP has a code already for this. Because if they have a code for this brass, that means I don't have to burn up a piece of Norma brass, which I don't really want to do. I've heard their guns handle recoil. Dude, I was super impressed with it. Um, right around 85, I started to go, okay, my shoulder's starting to take a little bit of a beating. I could feel it. But it's not tender at all. But I mean, like you sit down and shoot 100 rounds of a lighter Magnum, you're gonna feel it after a while. But for how light that rifle is, yeah. And I was only shooting a 139 grain bullet, so it's not like I was pushing like a 170. So go up in grain weight, it's gonna change for sure. So, but I was pretty impressed. I know when I was talking to Gabe, he's like he shot 20 rounds through it, and he wasn't super impressed with it so far. So that's the reason he sent it to me because he's like he's like, dude, you're gonna shoot this thing and be like, holy cow, the thing has no recoil, and he was right. It's got like no recoil. I mean, it's got a decent ported brake on it. The one thing I would say about it that I'm not a huge fan of, I can feel that brake on my face every time I shoot. So, uh, let's see. Yes, he is in the middle of a scope issue with it. I've heard the guns. Yes, he is in the middle of a scope issue with it. I'm not sure I'm following. That's okay. Are you saying, that's right. Yes, we shot his. That's right. We shot his seven saw. Okay, okay, we're on the same page. Anyways, the only thing I'm not a huge fan about this rifle is every time I pull that trigger, I could feel the brake blast hit me. And after 100 rounds, I kind of feel like I just got done boxing a little bit, which I'm not a huge fan of because that means I mean, that's a lot of pressure on my face. So, I don't know. Wasn't a huge fan of that. So that's one of the huge reasons I'm a big fan of suppressors. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't plan to sit down and shoot 100 rounds out of this rifle again. So, but anyways, so all right, you guys. I think we're gonna call it there. At 30 minutes, so I can go online see if I can find some data for the amp. Yeah, the amp code for this, so I don't have to waste a piece of brass. And then I'm gonna get to loading, and then stay tuned. I'm gonna have a video I'm gonna upload tomorrow. We'll have some results probably from this. We'll have a 17 fireball video too, on from that Remington 700. So if you've been enjoying that, there'll be a video on that, and some 6.5 PRC with Sam's McGuire ballistics bullet that'll come out probably this weekend. So, anyways, that's kind of gonna do it. I appreciate you guys stopping in. I know it's kind of late on the East Coast. This is a little later than I usually start a stream. So, but I appreciate you guys being in here. Appreciate you guys hitting that thumbs up button. And I will catch you guys later. Oh, let's see here. You analyze every lot of brass? I do not, Dan. No. So do not. Basically, you can pick your code. It'll be close enough, and you can rock and roll. So, because I tried that with 3 different lots, and it all came back with, the same code, so there's no point of wasting a piece of brass every time. So, anyways, so, alright, guys, thanks for stopping in. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.